Today, let's talk about the problem encountered by Chinese learners during the learning process. The first issue is whether it's possible to listen, read, and speak English simultaneously while reading English texts. Well, let me tell you, it's not possible. The human brain can only process either listening or reading at a time. It cannot do both simultaneously. If you try to listen and read at the same time, your brain will constantly switch back and forth, which is highly inefficient. When reading, your comprehension will be influenced by listening, and when listening, it will be influenced by reading. Therefore, these two activities cannot be done simultaneously. The second issue is about whether to use translations when reading English text or not. Should you read the English text first and then refer to the translation when encountering unfamiliar words? My suggestion is not to open the translation. Once the translation is available, you may become lazy and easily rely on it when encountering difficulties. Sometimes, with a little effort, you can understand the English text without needing the translation. If you have the translation readily available, you might just refer to it directly without putting in an effort. Therefore, I do not recommend opening the translation. The third issue is whether you should always read aloud during English practice sessions. Well, it depends on your environment. If your environment allows for reading aloud, then go ahead to do so. However, sometimes silent reading is also effective. In fact, reading silently and reading aloud are similar in terms of mental processes. Sometimes, silent reading can be more efficient than reading aloud because it tends to be faster.
嗨，大家好，我是橘子老师，欢迎来到我的英语学习频道。如果你是第一次刷到我，就请你订阅我，并且打开旁边的小铃铛，这样我有最新的更新呢，你就不会错过哦。那今天呢，跟大家聊聊中国英语学习者在学习过程中碰到的问题。第一个问题，在进行英语阅读时，可以一边开着延伸一边听一边读吗？那我跟你说不可以，因为人类的大脑它只能进行听或者读，不能同时进行。如果你一边听一边读的话，那你的大脑呢要不停地来回切换，这样呢效率是很低的。读的时候呢会被听力影响，听的时候呢又会被阅读影响，所以两者呢不能同时进行。第二个问题是，阅读英语时要开着译文吗？还是先读英文，然后碰到不懂的再看译文？那我的建议呢是不建议把这个译文打开，因为译文一旦打开呢，大家就会很懒，碰到不懂的呢就轻易的去看译文了。有的时候明明你稍微努力思考一下就能看懂的英文呢，那你就不努力了，所以有译文的你呢就直接看了。所以呢，我不建议把这个译文打开。第三个呢，就是进行英语练习的时候呢，我要不要发出声音朗读？其实我跟您说，这个要看环境的。如果你的环境适合发出声音朗读，那你就发出声音朗读。但有的时候呢，你是需要默读的，因为心里面读跟发出声音朗读呢都是一样的。有的时候默读还比发出声音读呢效率要高一点，因为默读速度快嘛。好了，我是橘子老师，喜欢我的视频就请一键转发到你的社交圈，有问题请在下方评论区留言给我。那我们下期见喽，拜拜。